welcome to you all. Today we would going to learn another important concept, that is oligopoly, the imperfect market. We will learn some important features and different classification of the oligopoly market. So first of all, let us know that the meaning of the oligopoly market. Oligopoly has been derived from two Greek words, oligos and polyen. So these two words, which means oligo means few and the poly means sellers. So few sellers market, and of course there are many buyers in the market. Now, under oligopoly, we come across a few producers. They're specializing in the production of identical or differentiated products, goods, competing with one another. So here it is also defined as a market in which there are few sellers or producers dealing with either homogeneous or it may be a differentiated products. Now we'll say that what is the differentiated products like automobile industries where different models of cars, say example India's ambassadors, Fate, etc. So there's a differentiated cars and the cigarettes, even refrigerator, TV sets are the examples of the differentiated products. And when you see the homogeneous products, now here industries like homogeneous, that is cooking gases, homogeneous products, cooking gases, or it may be a cement, or it may be a food, vegetable oils, or it may be a cable wires, then dry batteries or petroleum are some of the examples of the oligopoly homogeneous products. Now here the important classifications of the oligopoly. So there are classified based on the product. They classified the pure or differentiated oligopoly. Let's learn that pure oligopoly. Pure oligopoly market is the one in which the product produced by the competing firms in the market is identical or homogeneous products. So identical or similar kind of the products. Or on the based on nature product, again they classified as the differentiated oligopoly is supposed to be existed in the market. So when the firms in the market, they produce and sell the non-homogeneous other than the homogeneous similar products. So different kind of the products like which I already quoted that. So different automobiles like cars, like a Fiat, or it may be cigarettes, things like that they're producing. Now here they again classified the entry of the firms. On the basis of freedom of entry, the oligopoly market again they classified as open entry and closed oligopoly markets. In the oligopoly, open uh, oligopoly, when new firms are allowed to enter in the market in the oligopoly, that is called as a oligopoly, open oligopoly. And closed oligopoly, when new firms are not allowed to enter in the market, is called as the uh, closed, that is uh, closed, sorry, here it is a closed oligopoly. So there are two types, there is a closed oligopoly and that is open oligopoly. Again, on the basis of price leadership, the, the classified as partial and full oligopoly. The partial oligopoly firm in the market is recognized as a price leader. So other firms in the market is just follow the price which the dominant firm fixing the prices. So that is a partial oligopoly. Then full oligopoly, price of the product, where no leading firm to determine the price of the product in the market. So the firms may engage in the price competition in case of full oligopoly. Then on the basis of collusion, the market are classified as there is a collusion and non-collusive, that is based on agreement they among the firms in the market. The collusive oligopoly, when the firms in the market have some informal or formal agreement regarding price, output, and division of market, and even sharing of the profit. So this is a collusive oligopoly. Then another than non-collusive, when there is no any agreement or collusion among the firms. Since only few firms are there, they're making a collusion to earn the supernormal profit. Then degree of coordination. The classification of oligopoly on the based on coordination. So oligopoly be of organized and the syndicated oligopoly. So in organized oligopoly, firms in the different firms in the market avoid price competition by organizing themselves. There is a collusion into central association for fixing the price and output, and even when they cross in the borders, they caught us the fixing. Then again we'll see syndicated oligopoly. All the firms in the market create a syndicate or cartel, which is a common selling organization for the sale of output and which is turned out by the firms. Then we'll see some important features of the oligopoly. That is the very first one here. It is a few sellers, which is already said in the oligopoly is a Greek word derived from the uh, two words oligo and poly, means few sellers and many buyers. They're selling differentiated and homogeneous products. Then another important feature we can say control over the supply. Since these people are the few sellers and total segment of the market divided among the few, so they have the total control over the supply in the market. And now interdependence. So another important features is the interdependence of the few sellers. See, means they are since they are few sellers, their price and output are so interdependent, depend upon other price. Since few people they're selling, so price and output are interdependent, not depend on individual. Then other important features is that conflicting attitude of the firms. So here the important conflict attitude of under oligopoly is that the firms may realize the advantage of competition and even rivalry and decide to unite together, maximize their profits. Now here, firms guided by individualistic consideration may continuously come in their clash and conflict with another person. So this create uncertainty in the market. So another one, lack of uniformity of size of the firms. So since small number of large firms are there, so that the firms in the market, the number of firms in the market very small, but each size of the firm is big. So the market share of the each one of the firms sufficiently large enough to dominate the market, and we not find that uniform the size of all the firms. There are different size. Then other one, that is a group behavior. They're acting as a cartels. They're making a group behavior to earn the supernormal profit. So, another one, the advertising and selling cost. So, advertising and selling cost is a common in the oligopoly market. So, there is a constant struggle of the oligopoly market regarding uh, the that is advertising and regarding the selling cost in the market. So another important feature in the monopolist, that is oligopoly market, is that price rigidity. So generally, the price tend to be sticky or rigid under the oligopoly. This is because of the fact that one of the firm change its price, other firms may also resort to the same technique. So that's why the price remain rigid or stagnant. So then one leader is fixing the price and other dominant firm is fixing the price, then other small firms, they are accepting the price. So there is price rigidity in the market. Then there is intense competition, and also we can say that aggressive and defensive marketing methods in the market. So another important feature in the oligopoly market is that indeterminates of uh, indeterminateness of a demand curve. Now here, oligopoly, there will be an element of uncertainty. Firms are not making the particular factor which could affect the demand. So, as a rise or fall in the demand for the product cannot be speculated, that's why changes that could take place may contrary to the expected changes in the market. So, because of this, the demand curve for the product will be indeterminate or indefinite. That's what Professor Sweezy explains. It is a kinker demand curve in the oligopoly market. So these are all the some important features of the future characteristics of the oligopoly market. So we'll see the oligopoly markets totally classified as a collusive oligopoly models and non-collusive oligopoly model and the collusive oligopoly model. So in a collusive, non-collusive, we can say the Cournot classical model, Edgeworth model, Bertrand's model, Stackelberg's model are the important models, theories we have in the non-collusive, and the collusive, so making a group behavior. Here we can say cartels and the price leadership. There is a kink demand curve and market share model. So these are the some important models we would learn in the oligopoly market. Thank you all for watching. Thank you.